Now, here's something startling. There has been a 200% increase in shooting deaths in our city compared to this time last year. You heard me right, 200%. And most of them are thought to be gang-related. Karen Lieberman finds out what's driving the violence from someone who's been there himself.
Kid brought a gun, asked me if I had a cigarette, told him I didn't smoke, and then pop.
The moment life changed for Leo Barb. Shot twice, nearly killed. He knows all about gun violence, and he's made fighting it and gangs a lifetime commitment.
You get disrespected in front of your boys, in front of your crew, and it's like, I got to stand up for myself. And a lot of time they reach for the gun, they reach for the knives to do it only for a moment of retaliation.
A moment that could have grave consequences. Just look at the numbers. 3 times as many people have been killed by gunfire this year in Toronto compared to last. For the most part, these are targeted shootings. A good portion of those are gang-related. And if you're unfamiliar with gang activity, you may be surprised to learn street gang experts in Toronto call it a free-for-all.
Sometimes it's like a boiling pot of potatoes, right? And we're trying to hold the lid on from these gangs to make sure it doesn't overflow.
That's Staff Inspector Mike Earle last week when this video emerged of what cops are calling a gang war kidnapping. And if they don't get ahead of it, they fear some sort of retaliation in the gang world. It's a world that may feel foreign to many, but it shouldn't, because these groups operate in neighborhoods right across the GTA. And while they may be less organized than some of the more institutionalized gangs like biker gangs, they're proving just as dangerous.
We basically find, the Dixon City Crips, or maybe the Dundas, Jane area, you got the complex Crips.
This former gang member turned social worker and gang expert gives us the lay of the land.
What we tend to see at the community level is young, disenfranchised people who are more kind of romanticizing an idea of the blood of the Crip and then applying it to their local neighborhood.
Then getting into fights over drugs, prostitution, money, or just simply to instill fear in each other and the public. Karen Lieberman, Global News.